All right, ready to go this morning on this brand new day. It is Tuesday. It's a town meeting day. I know a lot of you are going to be paying a very careful attention to what's happening with local towns and what they're talking about, what they're concerned about, what they're going to be dealing with and addressing here. And there's a lot of contentious stuff going on, but man, I hope that you participate. I hope that you can take a deep breath on it today. Town meeting day here in Vermont, our ultimate exercise of democracy. It is, March 4th already, just like that, 9:08. And we've got Granite City Blast baseball with us this morning in the studio here on the Aired Out podcast, seen and heard everywhere. You get your podcasts and on the web at airedoutvt.com. Let's see, hovering right, upper teens, lower 20s. We got some sunshine, and then tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock is when the rain is going to come in. And it's going to be steady throughout the day, and the temps are going to be going up. The fog's going to kick in. The rain's going to get heavy at times, and then tomorrow night it is going to continue. And they're saying do expect some flooding. So we're keeping an eye on what's happening with the National Weather Service. Hey, I am so excited to bring Justin St. Louis on the air with me. Justin, good morning, buddy. How the hell are you?
Dude, I'm good. How are you? It's been a long time.
I was so thrilled to hear that we've got a motorsports expo that's coming.
Yeah. We had it in Barre last year for the first year at the DLR.
I missed it, man. I totally missed it.
Yeah, well, get on board this year. It's moved it down to White River. It'll be, technically in Hartford, the street address is White River Junction, but it's going to be at the Connecticut Valley Auto Auction building right on Route 14. So, yeah. If you're in very much head on Route 14 and go wherever you can, then you'll find it.
All right, this is the 28th and 29th. This is the tail end of the month.
Saturday evening. I think 4 to 9 of the hours for the show, and then Saturday all day long. You know, all kinds of stuff to see on Saturday. So.
Yeah, what do we expect? Please tell me there's going to be dirt bikes there.
I don't know if there's going to be. I'm sure there is. Jimmy Hyder's coming. So there's going to be something weird that he's bringing. We do have motorcycles, and like I don't know what Jimmy Hyder's got planned, but he's got dirt bikes, full climb tires, all kinds of weird stuff, cool looking stuff. And then there's a guy named Billy Sane out of New Hampshire. He races, like Supercross, not Supercross. No. Like MotoGP bikes, street bikes that race like 180 mile an hour bikes.
Wow.
So that's some really cool stuff. But we're gonna have booths there for Claremont Speedway in New Hampshire, but also the 3 tracks in Vermont: Thunder Road, Bear Ridge, Devil's Bowl, Airport Speedway in New York will be there. White Mountain Motorsports Park, ACT, and the Northeastern Speedway at St. John's Fair, the kind of our home for vintage racing.
So this is year number what now? 2?
Yeah, number 2. Yep. And it's something I thought about doing a year or 2 before COVID, and just couldn't put the pieces together. And then, COVID derailed everything and all that. But we finally got it together last year and put it at the BOR, and it was phenomenal. And there were some political things that happened that I don't understand fully, but we're not back to the DOR this year, and hopefully we can be back in the future. But we had a just massive support from the racing community, not just from folks in Barre, but everywhere throughout all of New England and even up into Canada and over New York. All kinds of people that I hadn't seen in 15, 20, 30 years. It was great to have her and celebrate the sport and get ready for racing.
Where do we find you on the web and on social media?
Well, we've got a Facebook page, Vermont Motor, and we've also also got a website, VermontMotorsports.net. There's a little bit of information there. Right now, we don't have the full weekend schedule up yet because that's still getting tweaked together, but the updates there as well. And there's also a tab on that website for the Vermont Motorsports Hall of Fame, which is something new. And we're going to be announcing our first class of inductees at the expo on Saturday, the 29th. So make sure you get there for that. It's going to be a pretty momentous occasion for all forms of racing in Vermont.
Wow. Jeez, that's fantastic, man. And if folks want to get in touch with you, if they want to be a vendor, if they want to be there in any capacity, is it all right what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Well, we're sold out on space, which is a good thing.
Wow.
But yeah. Well, the building is solid for sure. But I want to let everybody know that unlike last year, there is heat in this building. That's a big issue last year.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be freezing your butt off in this one in 25. So that's a big reason why we went down there. But yeah, like I said, if you want to get a hold of me and ask questions about the show or check out what we did last year and kind of a preview for this year and see what to expect, Vermont Motorsports Expo on Facebook. We're on Instagram, and I'm one of those guys that if you can't find me on social media, you're not looking hard enough.
Yeah. Man, I'm so excited, and so many of our listeners are this morning posting comments up already, man. Justin, this is great. This is fantastic.
Yeah, great. And I think the opportunity to talk about it. The thing that I'm most excited about for this is that this is kind of the big kickoff for the Vermont Motorsport Hall of Fame. That's something that we put about 5 years worth of work into behind the scenes. And got a lot of great people on the organizing committee that have really stepped up and helped put this thing together and do it right. And and we're recognizing not just car racing, not just Thunder Road, it's not just Barre Ridge, it's not just Devil's Bowl, it's tractor pulling and rally racing and motocross and snowmobiles, and the city has a lot to offer. And I think our first class of inductees is going to be pretty comprehensive, and I don't know if it's going to be yet either. We're still doing something this week. It's coming together, and it's really it's been a privilege to be a part of it.
Well, thank you for coming on with us, brother. Justin St. Louis, the Vermont Motorsports Expo, White River Junction, 28th and 29th of this month. And you're going to be seeing a lot more of us posting up on our Facebook page here, links to the expo. And, this is so exciting. It's so cool to have something like this. We're going to shift gears right now. We're talking Granite City Blast baseball. These kids, not these exact ones, but, with the exception of you, Keegan, in the middle. How are you, man?
Good.
It's so great to see you. And your dad, Jordan?
Thanks for having us.
Right next to you. I'm so happy to see you guys back in here. And on the very end, we have another little guy. And his name is what now? Also Keegan. Wow. All right. So now, Keegan on the end. Were you here last time in the studio? No, you weren't. Well, welcome to the podcast. How old are you, buddy?
10.
10 years old. Dad, we have a lot to get to here. You have some pretty exciting news to share. Please take it away.
All right. So last time we were here, we were just starting to kind of undertake this whole thing. We, I think, had put our initial deposit in to hold our spot to hopefully make it to Cooperstown this summer, this August, and had a pretty lofty goal ahead of us for fundraising and getting money together to make this thing happen. We were looking at needing to get basically a grand total of about $24,000 to get the team to Cooperstown, get the full week, kids in the dorms, get their meals, all the games. So basically everything included for this thing to happen for the kids. That was what we were looking at. And that final balance was due March 1st. And happy to say we put that check in the mail last week, and it was totally fundraised. Everything came from the community, from the kids' work. Awesome. Super happy, grateful, incredible.
You know, I got to tell you, yeah, this is amazing. When you guys told me what the price tag was on getting to Cooperstown, when I had you on the air last, I was like, oh my God, man.
It was a lot.
That's a lot of money. Yeah. For how many kids on the team?
So we've got 13 kids and 4 coaches total. Yeah, so it's a good group of us going, and yeah, it's not cheap. So that's all 17 of us to get put up in the dorms for a week, and they feed us, they give us the uniforms, the equipment, everything for the whole team to make it there, and it's all taken care of and covered now thanks to hard work from these kiddos and awesome support from this community.
Yeah, this money had to be raised in how much time?
Yeah, so we were looking at 5 months, maybe even less. It wasn't a lot of time, and it was a lot of money. It was a bit of an undertaking for sure. It seemed like it was almost insurmountable when you looked at it from the beginning, but man, these parents stepped up big time. I mean, so many of us, for these kids to make this thing happen, they were devoted and committed, and it took the whole team effort for sure.
Jake Larrabee showed up at my house on a early Saturday or Sunday morning. I can't remember. But, he looked pretty rough.
Yeah, Jake took on a lot of the kind of what we called our chores job. So the wood stacking, the leaf raking, easy to say.
I think he had a cup of coffee in his hand, but,
For sure.
God. Yeah. But he's just one of the parents who have really busted some butt here and made this happen.
Definitely. There's been a lot of them. Shout out to Christina Teixeira for really taking on really a lot of the undertaking with running the Facebook, doing a lot of the coordinating for a lot of these jobs. Her and Amanda Fortier for the kind of tracking of the finances. Larrabees, Myers were involved in so many of them. The Marinos. Yeah. Tyler, Bradley, Amanda Gray took on our raffle fundraiser that we did. Brooke Bergeron for the bingo. I could go on and on. I'm sure I'm leaving people out, but it was, all 13 families, honestly, have contributed and been involved from start to finish. The Cottons did the cookie dough and the wreaths and everybody. I mean, it's been awesome to see everyone be involved. True team effort for sure.
Let's send it all the way down to the far end of the couch here with little Keegan there on the end. I mean, he's a little bit littler. I mean, he's not that much. But Keegan, you said you're 10 years old? Yeah. Just speak into that mic a little bit better, closer, so we can hear you. What did you have to do to raise money, buddy?
We had to rake leaves, stacking wood. And it's pretty much, we did like bake sales, hot cocoa stand.
Yeah. Now there's, isn't there, Keegan, isn't there like a silent auction or something that I was reading about that you guys are going to do?
We do have some items for that. Some donations from different businesses, and we've actually got some signed memorabilia from the Red Sox, so we're trying to figure out... player photo that we got mailed from the Red Sox to gifted from them so that we can auction off to raise money. So we've got a few items, and we're figuring out details as to how we're going to do it, maybe an online, silent auction kind of deal.
Wow. Keegan, what kinds of things were you involved for some of the fundraising?
Well, I went to a lot of like the jobs and stuff and did that.
What did you have to do?
Stack wood. Rake leaves, bake sales.
Bake sales. Did you do any of the baking for the bake sales?
No.
Okay. Did you do any shoveling? Any snow removal?
Did we?
Did you?
No, I didn't.
No, we actually surprisingly didn't get a lot of snow shoveling, but hey, if anyone still has snow to be shoveled, cleared out, taken away, we're happy to take care of it.
Wow. So you guys had to raise upwards of, more than $20,000. Do you guys have any idea? Like that's a lot of money.
$100 is a lot of money to me.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking that way because that's very true. But that's an insane amount of money. Mm-hmm. Have you guys wrapped your head around this? Do you understand that you're going to Cooperstown?
Not quite yet. It's still kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm sure. What do you think is going to happen when you get there, Keegan?
We're going to play baseball.
Yes, you are. And you guys are going to kick some major butt. But what's going to happen there? I mean, do you have is there like a practice, or you're going to start out? Do you know what the schedule is at all?
I mean, we play baseball for a week.
Okay.
Every day.
Yeah.
And there's kind of some opening ceremonies, so you guys will get to, meet the other teams there. They do like a little bit of a parade sort of thing, and there's a lot of socialization opportunities for the kids, which is cool. So they're coming from all over the country, and they do pin trading. So each team designs and brings their own pins, and you're trying to trade with all the other kids and teams, so you can, get everybody's pins, and just sets up opportunities for them to meet people and interact. Yeah. It's very cool.
Now, Keegan, Are you guys practicing right now?
Not really.
Like, are you doing any kind of indoor stuff?
For our Barre community baseball, we're doing a thing at Norwich, every Sunday.
Yes, beginning at 2:00.
Yep.
Yes, Lily is doing that too.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's over there. It's good to get your arm moving around and throw a baseball or a softball around a little bit. That's a good thing. Are you guys nervous at all?
No.
Are you nervous, Keegan?
Yeah.
You are nervous a little bit. What if you don't do very well? What if you get out there and things aren't going well for you? What are you gonna?
There's kids from way bigger states, and
Yeah.
we're a pretty small state.
Yeah.
So.
Are you gonna be okay with that?
Yeah. As long as we get.
Yeah.
Because we're still in Cooperstown.
You just try
your best.
Your best, right? I remember when Miles was in here, you guys were telling me that when you step on the field, you become kind of different boys. You support each other a lot, and you get your head in the game big time.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
What position do you play, Keegan?
Me?
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
What do you like to play? What position do you like to play the most?
Shortstop.
Shortstop. Okay.
Pitcher.
Oh, you're pitcher. So what's the age variation here?
Yeah, well, you guys are the same grade, but Keegan's almost got a year on Keegan, right, birthday-wise, and they're actually two of our younger on the team.
Yeah.
So the Cooperstown roster rules are, it's basically 12U, but you can be, I think May 1st is a cutoff. You could actually be 13 as long as it's before May 1st of this year. So we'll see some kids that are, older than these kids, and the rules are a little different. It's the Cal Ripken rule, so the base paths are 10 feet longer, pitching distance is a little longer, so it'll be different for them, different kind of game. It'll be a challenge. It'll be challenged, and we're trying to prep them as to, like KB here was saying, hey, just have fun, guys. Enjoy the experience. Obviously, we're a competitive team here in our environment, but we'll see how we stack up with other states and have fun.
When does the season start right here?
Well, so we are doing the winter training now for anyone who wants to, and a lot of our kids who are going to Cooperstown have been at Norwich the last couple weeks, so getting some time in there. And then we'll be in mid-April, we'll get up here in the BOR on the turf, and hopefully by early May we'll be on the fields if the snow melts and the fields dry out quick enough. And, of course, we have our regular season with Barre baseball at that point, but hopefully we can get our Cooperstown group together maybe on some Sundays and get some additional practice time so they can kind of see some of the nuances of the different, rules and things that'll be like at Cooperstown, and give them a chance to play together that way.
What teams are you playing in and around Central Vermont?
We play Central Vermont.
Which is the Montpelier, Berlin area.
Okay.
Northfield.
William. No, not really. Mad River.
Mm-hmm.
Play them.
Mm-hmm. And when we go, All-Stars in the summer, last couple years, we've sent teams to states. And so then we see some of the Chittenden County area teams, Essex, Brattleboro.
Champlain Valley.
Yep.
Wow. So, Keegan, how old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11. All right. So what's the oldest player? You said 13?
Yeah, we won't have any 13-year-olds. We'll have a lot of 12-year-olds.
Okay. So who's footing the bill for the bus and everything? How's that all work out?
Yeah, so it's personal transportation right now. So each family's kind of packing up the vehicle and bringing their squad out, which is why, even though we've paid, what we owe to Cooperstown, we still have a lot of expenses expected for families to make it out there for gas and lodging. Every family obviously has to stay somewhere on their own. So
wait a second. This $24K doesn't include a 4-star hotel?
No, unfortunately not. Just the kids. The kids and the coaches are taken care of, but the parents are still on their own. So I think some people might be camping. Some are looking for hotels, Airbnbs. So that's, a week of expenses for families can be a lot.
Sure. When is this all happening? In August, right?
That's right. Yeah, middle of August. We'll be headed out for a week.
Seems like so far away, but it's
Really not.
It's really not.
Right.
It's going to be here really soon.
Yep, for sure.
So how can, and I think I may have asked this question last time, but how can Central Vermont see here how you guys are doing in this huge tournament?
Yeah, so the awesome part of this is part of the package you get a game stream. So they actually will video and stream all of the games. So follow us on Facebook and we'll make sure to keep that update as to where the stream is located, how you access that, and hopefully anybody who wants to can actually watch our games live.
Or hop in the car and
absolutely come on out and support us. We'd love it.
That's incredible. What is this? What's this facility like where you're going to be playing? What is this like in Cooperstown?
Have you guys seen it? It's pretty awesome. It's
I saw the dorms and the dorms aren't that big though, right? It's just
they're like college dorms sort of thing, but the fields are incredible. I mean, these facilities are massive with I think I want to say 40 fields out there. I mean, they have so many baseball fields and they're state of the art, top of the line, immaculate baseball fields. Probably the best that you guys will have played on to date. It's pretty impressive stuff.
So I think what you were just kind of alluding to a minute ago is that it wouldn't hurt if some more money was raised.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why if you've been following us on Facebook, we've got our initial goal we set was 30,000. So we actually haven't hit our stated goal, even though we've met what we need to pay Cooperstown. We're hoping to raise $30,000 total, and that's just, again, to help reimburse families for out-of-pocket costs. The team is hoping maybe we can even get a couple of team bats to bring out there. Of course, everyone who goes out has the best of the best, right? And actually so when we play Little League, you can only use USA approved bats. You go to Cooperstown, you can use the USSSA bats, which have
really good,
a lot more pop, right? I mean, the ball comes zinging off those bats. I think they kind of make it a little hitter friendly. They want the kids to hit the ball around, maybe hit some balls over the fence and have fun. So we're hoping we can give them that opportunity by maybe getting a couple nice new bats for them.
What did you say, Keegan?
I don't think I'm hitting one over.
That's not bad.
Well, you don't know. I mean,
actually, no, I will.
And your outfield needs to be. They need to know this. They need to be prepared for some pretty good pop flies here, right?
Actually, Keegan Myers hit a home run in All-Stars this year, right?
Yeah.
You hit a home run, did you?
Yeah, in St. Johnsbury.
Over the fence?
Yeah.
Come on. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Crowd go wild?
Kind of.
Couple of drinks getting spilled, maybe?
That team went wild.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. That's really cool. Was that kind of the highlight of your career
Yeah.
thus far? Yeah,
The
that's.
ball's in my room.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I put it in the glass case.
So what's your shirt say? What's this district championship all about?
This was in 2023 when we won districts.
And were you part of that?
Yeah.
How old were you then? You were 8?
8 or 9.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Where'd that happen, Keegan?
Bondfield.
At the Bond Field. Yeah. That's a historic field up there. That's serious. I love that field.
Yeah, it's a nice field. We got a banner.
Yeah. You guys must be really excited. And look at this community rallying behind you, supporting you guys to raise this kind of money. I mean, $24,000. That's huge.
It's a lot. It's really impressive. Yeah, we are blown away, incredibly grateful. And like we said when we came in here initially, we wanted these kids to kind of work for and earn it, right? We didn't want to just, we had the GoFundMe, we had some things like that, and some people made some generous donations.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was work. I mean, these kids were out there stacking wood for hours in the cold, raking leaves. That sweat equity, they really earned this thing. The bake sales. Out there at the hot cocoa stand.
Yeah, I remember that.
Everything was, them working for it. I mean, we wanted them to kind of earn it, and makes it feel a little better, right, when you do it that way.
And some great area businesses like Tractor Supply supported you guys too. What did you do over there?
We did a bake sale and Tractor Supply. And we saw some cute puppies.
Which is a good thing. That doesn't hurt. That's great. And community comes, they see your faces, they know who you guys are and what you're doing, and you've really made a name for yourself here. You guys are really, we're already, fair to say, very proud. And to be honest with you, speaking on behalf of our community, you guys have we're so proud. You've already won. I mean, no matter what happens in Cooperstown, we are just so proud that Barre, Vermont is getting represented there. And that's really a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm surprised that we're not doing, like a big motor coach, like a huge fancy bus.
Right.
Limo.
Limo.
I
Pull up in a limo.
is it possible? I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe there's somebody out there that can write a check and say let's get, instead of individual transportation, let's get all these kids on a big motor coach and get them off to
It'd
Cooperstown.
be intimidating if we went in a limo and pulled up in suits.
Oh, and pulled up in suits?
Yeah.
Well,
That'd be scary.
we got the parade coming up this summer. You guys could, maybe be in that. That would be cool. Barre wants to see you, man. We want to see you guys. Like I said, we're already really, really proud of you. What other? Do we have any other projects here on the horizon that you guys are going to be doing?
We do, yeah. We have a date for a coin drop in Barre. Right now it's tentatively scheduled for April 5th, where we'll be down here in front of the Domino's on Main Street from 9 to 2. So hoping people can stop by and make some donations then.
Is that a Saturday?
It is, yes.
Saturday, April 5th. Okay.
We are planning to do a March Madness bracket. So get some entries for that and chance to win some money and support us in the meantime.
All right. This is all going to be, I'm assuming, on your social media.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll let everyone know when those are happening and where.
All right. So how does that work? You do a bracket, and if you do well,
Yeah, similar to our Super Bowl squares that we did. We had everybody enter, and then based on how well you do, we'll have payouts for, the top so many people.
yeah. And then maybe a silent auction.
Yes, we do have some items that we're looking to do an auction with. We've gotten some generous donations from local businesses, some gift cards, some memorabilia. Actually, the Boston Red Sox did mail us an autographed player photo, so we've got that to include as an item. So we'll definitely put something together to get those off too.
Do you have any idea when that might be?
Not yet. Stay tuned for the exact details on that. We're kind of putting everything together now, sort of figuring out the timeline from here on out. I mean, like I said, we've hit that initial goal. I think we're all kind of taking a deep breath right now that we've made that final balance payment, and now we've got until August to kind of plan out the rest of it. So we'll figure out details on timing and all that. And like I said, follow us on Facebook.
Yeah, definitely follow Granite City Blast Baseball on Facebook. You said 2 days worth of playing once you get to Cooperstown?
Oh, it's more than that.
A week.
It'll be all week.
Yeah. So 7 games.
I believe it's a minimum of 7 games, yeah.
Minimum, so we can play more.
Okay.
Possibly. It depends
If we win.
I think they do, like an initial pool play and then a bracket, single elimination kind of thing. So depending on how well you do, you could keep playing. It's no more than a week, but you play a lot of games. So hopefully the kids' arms are loose because we're going to need them all.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're going to stick around and be watching everything.
Yeah, for sure. It's an experience. I mean, they do festivities at the end too to kind of wrap it up and celebrate all the teams and all the players. So it's a full week start to finish of baseball and activities and fun.
Brian Gallagher was just in here the other day. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's the president and CEO of the Vermont Mountaineers.
Oh, that guy.
Oh yeah, that Brian Gallagher. Yeah, he was just in here, and these guys are just so excited. I mean, they've got their youth baseball camp schedule that's been posted. They've got volunteers that are lined up and ready to go for the season. You've been over to the recreation field in Montpelier to see the Mountaineers?
Yeah. I do at the first pitch.
You threw out the first. Last season you did?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Well, listen, he gave me some tickets to go to the game. I want to give them to you. So I've got them right here, and I'm going to hand them to you guys so that you guys can go, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
You're welcome. And just have a blast and enjoy. And I'm hoping that Brian's going to, I think it's the first game, the first local game, June 6th, when he gets area baseball teams together to come to the field, obviously in uniform, and I think they give you some kind of recognition and get you out in the field. You guys going to be there for that?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. All right. I hope I plan to be, and I hope to see you guys there. But I'm going to give you the tickets that he gave to me, and I know you guys will go anyways and enjoy. Pound back a few hot dogs or whatever, and watch some great baseball. Have you been to the Lake Monsters at all? Have you been out that way?
I've been before, yeah. We went
I
last season.
haven't.
Yeah, we went last season.
What about Fenway Park?
Yep.
Been
Last
there.
season.
Been there twice.
Twice. How was it? Who did they play?
The Angels, and they also played the White Sox.
Okay. Did well?
The Red Sox?
Yeah.
No, they lost both games.
Okay. They did.
The one that we went to last season, we were sitting right by the pesky pool, and it went to the 10th inning. Bottom of the 10th, Rafi hit a double off the fence to win the game. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you-
walk-off double.
You get to see all that.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's totally different when you're sitting there watching it versus watching it on TV, right?
Yeah, a ball bounced right off my dad's hand.
What?
A foul ball, and it bounced off his hand.
Wow.
Some lady that was on her phone got it.
And she
Bounced right in her lap.
really,
Yeah.
and really, I mean, shame on her for being on her phone. She should have been paying attention to the game. Why do you spend that money going to the Red Sox to sit on your phone? Watch the game.
I don't know.
Yeah, and she would get it, of course. She should have given it to your dad, don't you think?
I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
Or you? I would have.
I'll just give it to the kid.
She had a kid.
Oh.
So anyone that's watching or listening right now that wants to support you guys in any way, what's the way that they can do that? If they have.
Yeah, I mean, first off, like I said before, we're willing to work for it. So certainly, if you have anything that can be done around the house, let us know, and the kids would love to help you out. Secondly, if you're feeling generous enough and just want to support us, we still have our Venmo, our PayPal, our GoFundMe. Everything is still active. Feel free to look it up on Facebook or send us a message if you can't find it, and we can send you the links for those. And I should also mention we've gotten actually a lot of sponsorships from businesses that have just been willing to send some money to Granite City Blast, and we're putting together a little banner that's going to list all of our donors and businesses on there so we can bring it with us to Cooperstown and kind of have that representation to show that support of everybody who got us there.
Wow. Yes, you can. Yes. Wait, what did you just say?
Run onto the field with the banner and wave it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't listen to me. If I say yes to something, that doesn't apply. It just doesn't. Listen, man, you guys are two of how many? 13 players on the team.
Yeah.
Where's Miles today? Is he sleeping in?
Yeah, school.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
I
school.
had to go back to school this week at St. Monica's.
Yeah, and you guys go back tomorrow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? All right.
Sadly.
Yeah. Not looking forward to it, Keegan?
No.
No.
Listen, once again, our community is just bravo to you guys, man. Everyone is tipping our hat to you. We're excited. You guys have worked very hard, stacking wood, raking lawns, doing whatever you got to do. Bake sales. I'm looking forward to this silent auction. I'm going to be paying attention to your social media and watching what you're doing. April 5th, I'll be waiting for confirmation on that. I'm assuming as soon as you guys get it, you'll be putting that up on social media, and we'll be promoting the crap out of it. And you guys are going to do great, and we're really excited for you. And thank you very much for coming in here and sharing a microphone with us. All right.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us
Thank
again.
you.
You got it.
Thank you.
You got it. Anytime. And again, I'm going to be watching carefully. And once you guys get to Cooperstown, Jordan, you're saying the link to be able to watch it will be posted on your social media.
Yeah, as soon as we have that information, I'm assuming we won't get that till closer to game time when we're out that way. They do a lot of tournaments, so our week is not until August. They've got baseball going on pretty much every week until then, once it's springtime. But we kind of have an online portal where we get all that information, and so as soon as we have that, we'll be happy to share it for anybody who wants to follow along.
Big kudos and respect to you and Jake and Amanda and Christina, and I'm sure I'm forgetting someone here, but without, and I'm telling you this, boys, without some great parents and adults backing you up and supporting you and believing in you, none of this would be happening.
Mm-hmm.
You can stack wood all day, but it's not going to get you to Cooperstown without some great parents loving up on you and making sure that you guys are taken care of.
We
So
wouldn't have been stacking
And
the wood
driving
with
us.
it.
and what now?
And driving us there.
And driving you, yeah.
We wouldn't have been stacking wood if we didn't have the parents setting up the thing to stack the wood.
That's very true. Yeah. So always big respect to the parents that are making this possible. Very proud of you guys already. Thank you again so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.
Thank you.
No more yawning, Keegan.